The Indian American Women Entrepreneurs Association IAWEA kicked off its new digital marketing workshop series on November 13th with a successful event at Nagpuri Saoji in Islip, New Jersey. Thanks to a grant from Wells Fargo Bank, the workshop focused on web fundamentals, equipping members with essential tools to enhance their online presence. The evening also featured a networking session where members had an opportunity to introduce their businesses over a traditional Marathi dinner. The event marks the beginning of IAWEA's ongoing commitment to support and empower Indian American women entrepreneurs. Watch the highlights.
So I go to holiday spirit. I have two outfits. One is gray, one is I want to request. I'm just taking videos now. Say hi.
Hi.
How was the training? You were here all the time. You liked it? Oh wow. Kiki, say hi to IAWEA.
Hi everybody. Hi. I love you. Thank you so much, Miss Mimi.
Say hi to IAWEA audience. Hi,
How are you, my darling? कैसी है?
I'm good. How are you, baby?
It was an amazing session. Learned a lot. Especially, he covered a lot of different ways to boost your website, how to get more clients, and the presentation was very general for different businesses, right? Because we have different clients of our members of ours,
And it's going to be available
online, and people who have registered with their email. But the next few courses are going to be online. So
Awesome.
people who have missed out, register for the next one.
So did you guys enjoy the meet?
But if you want a job, you put down real stuff, right? TikTok, great for viral content. TikTok has one of the best platforms for having your content discovered. And it could happen. My nephew, his girlfriend lives in the Upper East Side of New York. She lives across the street from a bookstore that is used as one of the locations for the Netflix series You, about that homicidal stalker. So I forget his name is the actor's name. Okay, whatever. He was outside of the bookstore during filming, and all the fans of the show wanted to know, well, you know, when they're going to start shooting again. So she happened to take a picture of him just like walking around outside the store, and she posted it on her TikTok. They didn't have a large following. Within an hour, she had 300,000 views, right? Instead of 1 million, because the fans wanted to see that. And just like, and once she got so TikTok recognized early on that people are engaging with this, and they saw how many people were sharing it, so they discovered it. They allowed more people to discover it. TikTok has two sections to their homepage. One is for you, and one is following. Following are the people that you're already following. For you is content that they curate for you. And because of that, it's huge discovery. But the real engagement on TikTok is with Gen Zers and probably the next generation, that they're called alphas. So, yeah, but it's like, obviously if you want to reach a boomer or a Gen Xer, it's not as appropriate, but young millennials and Gen Zers. Target audience is 7 steps. Conduct market research. Define your demographics. I'm going to go through this a little more quickly because I think the next section will be really useful as well. so I don't want to spend too much time on this and I get to that. Understanding psychographics. Okay, what's the difference between demographics and psychographics?
The buying habits of the person.
Psychographics gets more into the buying habits, although that could be considered customer behaviors, right? So psychographics are the likes, the interests, it's basically the things that people like and do, and the type of content they like. And demographics are like the sensitive information: how old they are, what's their gender, where they live, what profession do they have, what's their income, all that type of numerical data. Psychographic is more what they like to do, what they're interested in, what they watch, and behavior could be offline or online behavior. The things they do, they golf, they shop, they travel, as well as the websites that they're on, the social media sites they're on, what they do online.
Can you explain 7?
Yeah, I'll do that when I get to 7. Create audience personas. Okay, so this is something that a lot of websites, ad agencies have done. So basically, rather than saying women between 18 and 28 who are on TikTok and love fast fashion or something like that, you can actually give that person a name and say, this is, I don't know.
Sally.
This is Sally. Well, in that age, it's more like Cassidy or something like that. This is Brooke. She is, she's 24 years old. She lives in Brooklyn, New York, and she loves to do X, Y, Z. So these are called personas, and what that means is that person is representative of that particular segment. So if I'm describing this marketing campaign, and I say we want to reach whatever her name is, Sally or Brooke, with this, so people understand, oh, that type of person. It could be a stay-at-home mother with 2 or more kids, 2 kids, if that's the target I'm doing. It could be, a professional, a high-powered professional woman who's a lawyer or whatever. I'll give her a certain name, a certain location, certain behaviors. So those are personas. There are tools that you can use to help you do that. I'll briefly show you one. You won't have time to build it. And then test and refine over time with HubSpot. And it's a tool that you can use to make a persona, and we'll go through that. Probably be the last thing you do. And that is one of the options I just discussed. Let me show you some others. Where was the one I mentioned? Brand24 and Social Sprout. They are they sort of track brand mentions. So if you go to Brand24 and you say, just give me a brand, Dunkin' Donuts. So I was at the train station of the Dunkin' Donuts. And you say, I want to know what you subscribe to the platform. I want to know every time Dunkin' Donuts is mentioned on social media. So break it down by X. There were 20 posts that mentioned Dunkin' Donuts. You can click through to any of those posts, and then you can see what people are talking about. It's on Facebook or their YouTube. So for any brand, you can track the activity across social media. So Social Sprout does that, Brand24. HubSpot, which is primarily a CRM platform, but they have other tools and information for marketers. And they have this persona, so you're gonna all have this, right? So you can click through my brand persona. So you would create your avatar. So you name the person, and I'll just do this. This particular persona is probably most appropriate for business to business, because a lot of the questions that you're going to see are more related to business. They have other personas that are more consumer-based. So let's say this guy is Ted.
SEO, I think we can have 1 hour learning from him, because my personal experience, I must have spent a lot of money on organic SEO, but now any of you put pediatrician Edison, my website will come in the first page for last 10 years. And I think that I would have to spend so much more money through the Google ads. So I think organic SEO for everybody to learn is very important.
That's what I said at the beginning. That works the best, I think.